What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on Ethereum.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news that might drive the price of this asset. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis. And I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video somewhere at this point and I've told you that we broke this range of support. Let me switch to 4 hours time frame. As you can see right here, we had some kind of descending triangle, and previously my assumption was that we should bounce from this range of support and retest this sloping line as the resistance, and only after that we should break it to the downside. But instead of this, we broke it to the downside, and for now we are hovering for basically a couple of weeks in this sideways movement, and we cannot break this range of support, this lowest point, and this range of resistance. And what should we expect next, I will show you in just several minutes. And for now, let's continue with the total sentiment of the crypto market. First of all, let me show you that we are sitting at $967.1 billion. It is a 0.2% increase over the last day. And I have to say that on a 7 days period, we are slightly in green. Bitcoin gained about 4.7%, Ethereum gained about 3.68%, and BNB gained about 5.32%. But on a 24 hours period and on an hourly time frame, as you can see, we are pretty much moving sideways. We don't have any major movements either way, and that's why we have to be cautious, because we are still in the uncertainty range. And let's continue with Ethereum numbers. For now, it has the total market cap of $167.9 billion. It is a tiny increase of 1.12%, but the total tradable volume during last 24 hours increased by almost a quarter. And as you can see, for now, it is $11.48 billion. Definitely, this increase in volume shows the good sign, because we have increase in volume during this movement to the upside. And we have to be cautious because we didn't break any resistances yet, but still we have some bullish signs. And from the fundamental standpoint, I have to say that we don't have major news. If you type in Google search bar Ethereum news, you won't find any major news that might drastically impact the price of this asset. But we have this article that was published on barons.com on October the 5th, and it's titled "Fidelity unveils new Ethereum index fund." And let me quote you this: "Never mind the crypto bear market. Fidelity Investments is launching the Fidelity Ethereum Index Fund, according to an October 4th filing with the Securities and Exchange Commission. The fund currently has $5 million in assets. We have continued to see client demand for exposure to digital assets beyond Bitcoin," a Fidelity spokesperson said in an emailed statement to Barron's advisor. And definitely, this is not the classical ETF fund. Let me show you this. Like its older cousin, the Fidelity Ethereum Index Fund is available to accredited investors, and the minimum investment is $50,000. This is not an exchange-traded fund. Rather, it is structured as a traditional limited partnership, and investment purchases are made through a private placement. So, you cannot find this ticker symbol FIDETHP on the stock exchange, and you cannot basically trade this asset. You can directly invest in this asset as a partner in Fidelity Group. And on the one hand, it is not so important for Ethereum, because the $5 million amount in assets right now at this asset is not so high. But in general, it is a very good sentiment that this type of investors, I mean huge funds like Fidelity, are very interested in this type of crypto assets. And that's why we might see an increase in value of these assets in a matter of next couple of months. So, And we don't have basically any other news. We have just some kind of technical levels that are not so important in my opinion, because you have to do your own analysis. And let's continue with the technical analysis itself. So first of all, let me switch to daily time frame and let me show you the bigger picture of its price action. So as I already mentioned, from its lowest point and at the end of March 2020 till its highest point, this asset gained about 6,300%. Massive movement to the upside. And on this movement to the upside, we can clearly define several waves. And right here, as you can see, I pulled the Fibonacci retracement tool from its swing low to swing high. And we have several levels that almost all of them are already broken. But right here, as you can see, we have some reaction from 0.786 range. It is the price point of $11.39. We broke it to the downside, but we didn't reach much lower price points. And right here, if it is the case, if we have this movement to the downside as ABC correction, pretty much this might be the end of this correction. And if this pivot holds of $885, definitely we should see the next leg to the upside that might hit higher targets, because in this case we will have, this is our first wave, this is our second. Probably we might see the next leg to the upside as the major third wave, then retracement to the fourth and fifth wave somewhere higher. In this case, if it is the case, we have to pull the Fibonacci retracement tool from this bottom to this top, and as you can see, we are hovering right in the range of golden pocket. And statistically, this is the most probable range of trend reversal. But this price action is not so healthy, because it lasts for a long time. And let me delete unnecessary tool. And right here, as you can see, we have this sideways movement, and if I add the Bitcoin price action on this price chart, you can see that Ethereum is pretty much mimicking the Bitcoin price action, but Bitcoin broke its previous swing highs with this price action for just a little bit, and it broke its previous top right here, then it broke its previous top right here. But Ethereum, let me show you more thoroughly, didn't break these tops, and probably we might have something like this. We might consider it as the range of support, and technically it is quite difficult to make this assumption, because somewhere here we will have a rollover below this range, or we might have some kind of underthrow right here at this point. That's why I don't think that we can rely for 100% on this range of support. And on top of that, we cannot connect these stops as well. Probably we might have it's very difficult. We might connect this one and this top, and because of this volume, as you can see, we break this range of resistance to the top, to the upside, and then we are retesting it from the top. And if we will have the next leg to the upside with increasing volume, definitely we might retest this major range of $1,427. So what should you do if you want to enter the position with this asset? Definitely we should take a closer look on this price action, and we shouldn't break this range of support, this lowest point. And basically we have several points of the support right here and probably right here. And every time when we will see the movement to the downside and the retest of these ranges, we have to take a closer look, because if it breaks with the increase in volume, definitely we will have more chances to see lower price points. Otherwise, we have to break this previous swing high and this swing high and retest this range of resistance. And if it breaks it to the upside with increasing volume, definitely on the retracement we will have more chances to see higher price targets, because it will be a beginning of the motive wave, and only the volume will show you the real direction of its movement. So, I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stay